Hello everyone and welcome. This here is Book Cover, your humble host. And today I'm going to be discussing about last week's episode, Viva Los Pegasus, I believe is the name of it. Anyways, well, there's going to be a review on about that. I can't talk today, I swear it. Anyways, today we're going to be discussing Viva Los Pegasus. In general, it's a pretty good episode. It's got a few interesting things. We see the ponies from the Spice Up Your Life episode again, which is pretty interesting. I enjoyed that. It was fun. Also, what else? Gladmane, kind of an Elvis impersonator, running a casino hotel thing. Okay then. That was rather interesting to see a pony like that. But you know what? It's not unexpected. It's just like surprising to me a little bit. Anywho, what else? Ah yes, Flim and Flam. When I heard their voice, I had the same reaction that Applejack did. I'm like, oh no. This is gonna be another Flim and Flam episode. Really. Now, in the Super Speedy Cider Squeezy episode, God, that's a mouthful. He's saying mouthfuls like that sometimes. Anyways, in that episode, I liked them. That episode was a good showing for them. Showed that because they weren't actually scamming. They weren't scamming. They were actually making a product. I don't know where they got the machine. They could have built it because it did run on magic, so who knows? Who knows? But another thing is the next episode we see them in is the one I can't remember the name of it. I honestly cannot remember the name of it. It's the episode where Applejack gets her rainbow connection, and yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. The whole rainbow connection arc thing is something I'll probably talk about later. Like I said, I'll talk about that later. Different video. I'll lay that video. I'll lay it with you. Anyways. What was I saying? Yes. That episode, they weren't selling a product that did what they said it would do, which is a total scam, which makes me not like the characters. And I was totally on Applejack's side most of the episode on the episode we're talking about today, not the other two episodes that I talked about. Yeah, that's what I was saying. As soon as I heard their voice, I'm like, oh no, not this again. What are they selling? And then they're trying to sell tickets for Gladmane. That confused me. That honestly confused me. It also confused me that they were selling against each other. I'm like, wait, what? What? They don't do that, but they wouldn't do that, would they? No, they wouldn't, would they? Would they? No. It's got to be a scam. They got to be scamming somehow. Well, apparently I was wrong. They weren't scamming. Actually, they were getting scammed, which is kind of ironic because of the character they are. Yeah. Now, let's talk about Gladmane's tactics. As a businessman, or business pony, whichever you are. I don't know which you are. But as a business, you tend to want the best. And to get the best, sometimes you gotta be a little conniving. Which is what he was doing. Now, this goes along with the whole fact of, okay, yeah, it's not nice that he's doing this to every pony, but it's not super bad either because it's just business. He does what he has to do, what he thinks is good for his business. And some ponies don't agree that it's good for his business. I guess. The map definitely didn't agree, so I guess the Tree of Harmony was like, nope, this doesn't agree, nope, gotta fix it. Send two ponies that have absolutely no business being in Las Pegasus at all, and have them fix the problem. Yeah, that's a good idea. I understand why they didn't send the others, because Twilight would be probably more focused on the, oh my god, it's Las Pegasus, gotta study everything, and if she was sent with anybody else, again, they would be either partying, they'd be out doing this, that, or anything else. So, la-di-da, Applejack and Fluttershy go to, they go to Las Pegasus, which apparently has more than one hotel, but they go to one hotel. And they don't see a friendship problem. Instead of leaving said hotel, no, they stay in that hotel until a friendship problem finds them. There's other places in Las Pegasus. Go there. Thing is, argument I could actually make for that, and I can't believe I'm actually doing this, argument I can make for that is that they were actually on their way out when they heard flim and flam. So I just completely rebutted my own statement. But I'll do that from time to time to show both sides of the argument and which side I believe is more correct. Which actually happens to be they were probably on the way out because there's no friendship problems there when they heard flim and flam. Ugh. You know, this entire problem would have been solved by communication. Communication would have solved the entire problem. It really would have. If every pony would just talk to each other and not believe instantly somebody else's word. But nope, that wouldn't make the show good, I guess. Logic would not make the show good. Of course, why would I talk about logic in a cartoon? I mean, that's not even smart. That's not even a smart thing to do. Logic in a cartoon, you got to use that cartoon's logic, which is friendship is magic, I guess. But the episode is actually pretty interesting. I'm glad they didn't just shoo in a song this episode, which, yes, I like the music and singing and stuff like that of the show, but recently they've been getting kind of weird with their songs. It's kind of bad. It really is. So, there's that. A few of the games they were playing was a bit weird. There was a pony in a bubble. Yeah. I don't get it either. I don't get it either. I don't get that. Why? Anywho, Gladmane actually had a pretty good business going on. And then Applejack and Fluttershy had to go and ruin it. Had to ruin the guy's business. Poor Gladmane. This is one of the times when I actually feel sorry for the person that was doing wrong. because he actually wasn't doing wrong. It's kind of like an Iron Will thing, where they actually didn't do wrong. I mean, it was a really bad thing to do, but it wasn't technically wrong. It wasn't actually a wrong thing to do. But it's perceived as wrong because it's not bleh. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. Bleh. Everybody knows what bleh means. Basically, what I'm trying to say is he was just running a business the way he thought he had to. So his business would get good. So he would be able to grow, eventually own everything. That's what he wants. That's what he wanted. That's why they showed us the plan. Now, some people and ponies have brought up the fact of, well, he was looking right at Fluttershy. Why couldn't you see him? Well, here's the thing. He was, at that moment, in a sense of, I've won, so what you do doesn't matter to me anymore. Besides, most of his monologue, he was looking out the window. And when we did look at his perception or perspective, he wasn't looking at Fluttershy. He was looking at Applejack. Because Applejack was the one that raised the question. So he was looking dead at her, ignoring what Fluttershy was doing. That's why Fluttershy having her hoof on the speaker box isn't actually bad writing. It's sensible, since we go into his perspective and he's looking at Applejack. He's not even looking at Fluttershy. He's looking at Applejack. Because everybody knows Fluttershy is timid. Fluttershy is shy. Fluttershy wouldn't do stuff like the thing she just did. But she did, which is awesome. Now, I guess that basically wraps up this review of mine. If I missed anything you thought was important, please let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, you guys have a very wonderful day. And please, I beg of you, don't forget to smile.